Back to our weather now. It's a first alert weather day, as we've been saying here during this broadcast. And right now, I know the East End is experiencing a lot of the brunt of this storm, but we've got more coming.
Yeah, there's a couple of lines, one out around the East End. In fact, I bet you that one has probably just exited Montauk. They still have rain, but the heaviest stuff, maybe ramping it down a little bit for the East End. Meanwhile, western suburbs are now ramping it up again with another line coming through. So what KJ is getting at is the story we've been dealing with all day. Different bouts of rain coming through the area. So let me show you what it looks like right now on the Upper West Side. The mobile weather lab is out in the rain, which is no surprise to anybody. It's been a rainy day all day long. Here's how we see everything. That rain has now brought about the threat for flooding. A flood advisory in effect for New York City, including the Upper West Side. I just showed you the picture, and also some of those communities just outside the city into portions of Nassau County. Flood watch in effect for the entire state of Connecticut. So we're worried about flooding. We're also worried about these lines of heavy rain with the winds giving us some wind damage. This is the one I told you the worst of it now is just offshore, but come on, there's still a lot of rain being funneled into the east end of Long Island, and that secondary line looks skinny, doesn't it? I know it does. A skinny line that is standing almost perpendicular is a bad scene. It can have strong winds associated with it. Right on top of 84 around Newburgh, Monroe, you're tapped into this as well. If I take a look at how the tail end stretches down towards Bedminster, it's already pushed through Mount Olive. Now keep in mind, that line goes through Mount Olive. You've already seen the tougher stuff, so it's taking a little bit of a break. I still think there's going to be some more. And when the cold air filters in, there are some snowflakes flying around north and west outside of our area. Give you a reference point. There's Albany right there. So you got to go west of Albany. Will we see that cold air get into our area before we're done with the moisture? I don't believe so. I think your rain line, okay, which is right here cutting through portions of Maryland, will be basically, for the most part, through the area before the cold air sets up, at least cold enough air to create some snow, with the exception of maybe our northern suburbs out there. And look at that rain snow line getting very close to Pike County right now. But Pike County, you're covered in some heavy rain currently. Here's how it's all going to progress as you look forward. So this is a rain event. Here we are, 8 p.m. Rain snow line getting closer to some of our northern suburbs out there. And I do think there'll be some, all right? But again, for those places well north and west, you're just running out of moisture at that point in time. By 10 p.m., the heaviest rain is really for the east end of Long Island. Everybody else still has a chance for precipitation. It's just not the worst of the storm. It's the really tail end. It pushes out of here. Cold air really takes hold. 7:30 tomorrow morning, it feels like 24 degrees in the city. Feels like the teens north and west. And you know what? That cold air goes nowhere all day long. All right, the warmest time of your day, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Here's 2:30. Feels like 25. There's a big difference in how you're dressing from today to how you're going to be dressing for tomorrow. And if you're on a night shift like ourselves, like me and KJ and Maurice, we come in here 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we've got a raincoat but no insulation, right? We better have our puffer jacket to put on as we leave at around midnight tonight. Cold air filters in. It stays in place through Thursday into Friday as well. Here comes my 7-day forecast and showing you what we see taking place out there. So you're 38 tomorrow, you're 35 Friday, you're 38 Saturday. 3 cold days. Sunday, you're 46. Monday, 50. Now, Monday late, we're looking again at a rain chance returning. And as of right now, with the data that we see, Tuesday looks to be widespread rain around the area. You're 52, so again, a mild temperature, but we are watching the possibility for a first alert weather day for Tuesday of next week. And I think this is the whole premise of First Alert, to be first, to let you guys know way ahead of the game when you may have to make some plans, make some changes to your plans that lie, 5, 6, 7 days
Especially
away.
this time of year. Everybody's busy.
Of course,
yeah, that's stuff to do.
So that's my thought. Let's keep an eye on Tuesday.
Fair warning.
Thanks,
Thank
Lonnie.
you.